All right, my friends. Did that help, Ken? Good. Awesome explanation, Mary. Perfect explanation. You were just saying it differently than I can, and that's why I like you guys working with each other, because you can say something different than I do, which sometimes is clearer in the way I'm saying it. So that's fantastic. Thank you. Appreciate it. So great question at the break. Jamie asked me. She's like, okay, so we said what we said over there in step 4, because we had 2.76 falling outside, if you will, of the 2 standard deviations. The 2 standard deviations, again, it's only 2 right here. It's essentially 1.96. We call it 2. That's the 95% limits. 2 plus or minus 2 sigmas from mu, plus or minus 2 s's from x bar from 243. The old empirical rule, I think we used to call it back in the day. We would have come to the same conclusion, Jamie, if that thing had landed over here. If we had gotten like a -3, or a -2.21, or a -5, or something along those lines. So it's just, is it in or is it out? And that's what the p-value would tell you, if it's in or if it's out. Great question. Does that make sense? I do want to change the context of the problem a little bit, and leave Prevnar behind and maybe get into some other data. But I want to make sure this is, any other questions? You guys have asked really good ones about this data set. And I want to create a new data set to show you another application of this, but I want to make sure that this is, so we go.
So if it landed, just to make sure I'm getting this right, if it landed in the white space.
First of all, Zoe, stop right there. Give me a possible z value you could have gotten if it landed in the white space. Make one up.
8?
0.8?
Yeah.
Yes. Not 8 though. Where would 8 be?
Okay.
8 be way over here, right?
So 0.8.
0.8. What would p be? Be as general as you can. Greater than what? So basically, if you land in here, you didn't land in this 5% area.
Yeah.
So it's got to be greater than that 5%.
Okay, so then that's when it does not.
Yes, it appears that Prevnar infants do not have any different of a rate of appetite loss.
So don't say appear, because now I'm thinking it
Oh,
appears.
sorry. It does not appear they have a different rate. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The problem with the English language is you can say the same thing 2 different ways. So let's use, yes, it does not appear that Prevnar has a different rate of appetite loss. Sorry, I put the not in the wrong place there. Good. Thank you for keeping me straight on that too, by the way. Yes, Zoe? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Do you want to see a does not appear? See, I have a guaranteed does not appear, and I have one I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. Which one do you want to see right now? The guaranteed does not appear?
Yeah.
Let's do the next one on your data sheet then. About the Florida, the Gainesville Sun one. Let's do that one.